boss, You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, Don't make them tax checks out, You about to flip that, You about to go so you You about to go treat your, You about to go put the on one of these, When you broke, you drove, When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go,
Tuesday Night Baseball here on MLB Network as we're at historic Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Danny Duffy is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Bellinger will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. Like, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike two.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent.
Dilo, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He was 1 for 4 with a two-bagger in yesterday's game. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Just underway here in Southern California. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. The Dodgers. Luis Castillo is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. No surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge the
All right,
previous
one
play.
last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge...
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Nero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's getting.
Here now is Will Smith. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. That average way up there to start things out. A dozen home runs and 31 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, Nero. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
In now, Justin Turner, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Throws him on the breaking ball that time. Joey Votto is retired to kick off the inning. Kyle Farmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Ready with the 1-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And he fouls this one off. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's another 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Pollard. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 44.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Cody Bellinger. Lifetime against this particular arm. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Bellinger.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Line drive base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. 1-0 the count. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. Bounce it to the left side. Cabrera's up with it. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. So now the pitcher, Danny Duffy. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now back, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, James Newcomb. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard as the inning is over. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Standing in now, Luis Castillo. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Seager.
Ball one, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No balls and 1 strike. He singled in his first AB. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Castellanos is there, 1 away. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So first and third with 1 away. And that will bring up A.J. Pollock. Set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And a run scores as this one's down into the gap.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Still only one out in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 bases. Jonathan India digging in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Striding in is Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, no hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Popped him up. Bellinger has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Reds lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Danny Duffy. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hit out towards second. And that's the first down.
Now back.
So here is James Newcomb, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. So first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now back. Right field.
Next to hit, Corey Seager. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Popped into the air, back behind second. Newcomb is calling for it. 1 out.
The batter, number 44.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Digging in will be Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still down 3-0. And stepping in, Trey Turner. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
On the season, Turner is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A bouncer up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. At the plate now is A.J. Pollock, who doubled home a pair his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He grounds it sharply to third. Cabrera gets to it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he grounds one briskly to short. Farmer picks it up cleanly, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Digging in, the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell him get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's too high.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
Ready now is Jonathan India. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in orders. They trail it here 3-0. Justin Wilson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now to bat, Chris Taylor. No hits to this point. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The pitcher, number 30, Danny.
So here now is the pitcher, Danny Duffy. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Next, it'll be James Newcomb, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder, Nick.
Digging in next, Nicholas Castellanos. Popped into foul ground his last time up. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-2 now.
1 ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Taylor. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. Back goes Taylor to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. Bottom of the 7th. TJ Antone gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and striding to the... Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Line drive, base hit to right. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Next for the Dodgers, Trey Turner is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
At the plate, Will Smith. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swinging bunt. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now a long throw to third.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
Talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Chopper foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Now it'll be Tucker Barnhart. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 0 for 7. Hit in the air down the right field line. Seager back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1. The final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
In now as Dribble Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Grounded up the first baseline. Bellinger fields cleanly, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Jesse Winker gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. He enters play here at 288, 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock on the run. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds, and it remains a 3-1 ball. Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now here is Cody Bellinger in his career versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Castellanos is there to put it away for route number 1.
The center fielder, number 3.
Up next, Chris Taylor. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Betts will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit in the air down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Givens is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next it'll be James Newcomb, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And now the first pitch.
That's the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Soft liner to the right side. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Smoked on the ground left side, and that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead or a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that safe situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Stepping in now, Will Smith, as he rips it on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now for the Reds, Jonathan India, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. And a reminder, we'll look back over the key plays of the ballgame with post-game highlights immediately after we conclude matters here in L.A. Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Seager is there, 2 down.
Right fielder,
Next to dig in, Nicholas Castellanos. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 2.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The Reds down to their last strike. Cincinnati, good night.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Los Angeles get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Danny Duffy earns his 5th winner of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.